What is up, everybody? This is Mark with the Mic, and this is another Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And my voice is getting more clear as the weeks go by.
Welcome back.
Still kind of fucked up a little bit. But yeah, we got a lot of wrestling to cover. I actually watched quite a few extra stuff just to see where everything is at, because Impact has been coming on my radar and has actually been probably one of my favorite shows lately. So I've been making sure that I watch Impact this week, and that was actually a hell of a show. Congrats, Matt Cardona, on Digital Media Championship. We'll talk about that later in our Weekend Wrestling, but I just wanted to spot it out because he's our cover picture of our
Good
podcast.
Nice.
Before we get into everything, WWE 2K22, they kind of just recently just showcased like the gameplay, and I don't know, I'm not feeling it.
So what's the number one thing that you don't like about it, what you're seeing?
I just feel, honest, to be straight up honest, it doesn't look different. That's the problem.
Okay.
I feel like it looks just like 2K20. Actually, no. You know what? I'll give it credit. At least they like fixed a lot of the the faces. At least they took to face a lot of those faces, because those faces were ugly. Like The Rock actually looks like The Rock now, and doesn't look like his stunt double.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, so
That's good.
yeah, that was good. They do have gameplay out, so if you actually want to check it out, there's a bunch of people that have it up. On just YouTube, like WWE 2K22 gameplay, and it's like Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest, and those are the two people they use. It looks, again, it doesn't. I think my big thing is it doesn't look different, and that's the kind of scary part to me, because I don't trust them since 2K20. So there's not a lot difference in ring gameplay. The camera angles are different, and that's something that I noticed. And it doesn't look like it changes. Like it looks like it's more dramatic. It's kind of like following you instead of like just being away from you. But I don't know. I gotta wait to actually play it. Hopefully they put a demo out. I really would like a demo or a Game Pass, because I really don't want to pay $60 for that right now.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
But there's a bunch of people that have the gameplay out. They also talk about like the mechanics of the defense mechanics and things like that. So if you're really interested in knowing the mechanics of the game, things like that, those are something you should go check out on YouTube. A bunch of people covered it. A bunch of people reviewed it. So pick your favorite person and watch their video, I guess.
Gotcha. Good stuff.
Yeah, we have the Road to Elimination Chamber, I guess, or Road to WrestleMania started, and Elimination Chamber, we got a lot of things after the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
We did review the Royal Rumble. Yeah, we did last week, because it was like that. So basically, this is like the week after. So we could go into Week of Wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Oh, before that, shouts out to Lance Storm, actually being hired by Impact Wrestling. He's working backstage.
Good stuff.
That's actually a smart move. That's actually a good mind to have backstage. We'll kick off Monday Night Raw with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar putting himself in the Elimination Chamber, saying that he's going to take the belt and then also fight Roman Reigns. So pretty much he's going for belt versus belt at WrestleMania, which I've been hearing a lot of rumors that it might be happening, and it looks like it's on its way.
I could see a last minute swerve or some type of thing to change that. So I'm not 100% sold on it, right? But that's the storyline they're giving us. So let's see. Am I 100% enthused? Not really.
No.
And I only say this because I understand it has to be a WrestleMania moment to finish the feud, but like I don't really. But between him and Brock, it is eternal until one of them retires. Okay, you've gone and done it. You've made a rivalry, right?
Yeah.
I get it. It's cool.
Yeah,
What happened to Big E?
I don't fucking know. He's going back in the tag division. Like they're not even focusing it. Like I feel like WWE's writers and like whoever's fucking doing creative right now, I do not know. They've been dropping the ball lately. Like there's a lot of things I'm just not interested in. And lately it's been on a lot of it. I've been on SmackDown, but there's a lot of things that they have to fix. A lot of things. Like there's a lot of things that are falling to wayside and not really picking up, and especially from us watching it every freaking week, and then we start noticing these things, and it just gets annoying. Instead of them actually fixing it, they don't fix it.
Mm-hmm. I understand, and it is frustrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just is.
It is, because I like Lesnar. I like Lesnar when he's there. I like when he's actually being used, but I don't need to see him with the title all the time. I really don't. Like he could wrestle without the title and still is Brock Lesnar.
I guess not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't mean that as like my idea. That's their idea.
Yeah.
So, like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I would also like to see him there just to be there, but that's just what he do now.
Yeah. So I really don't. I don't want the title versus title. I do like the fact that both brands had their main champion, things like that, but there's also rumors and what I've been reading that they're trying to probably end the brand split and just have both shows have the same champions, and just the mid cards are brand exclusive.
I mean, that would work. That's fine. What about tag?
I honestly, I'll say unify those.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't have the people that they used to have, so there's a lot less. There's a lot of less numbers now. So, and they don't even know how to use the non-less numbers now. Like honestly, you still have the same people losing. You have the same people showing up. There's a lot of people backstage that's still not being used, and they cut the roster in half.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of silly when you see a tag team so-called tournament and it's the same 3 or 4 tag teams over and over again. It's like, wow, how'd you feel that bracket?
Yeah,
damn, that's a short tournament.
But yeah, so Lesnar puts himself in the Elimination Chamber match, and then throughout the night we get people fighting for a spot, or they got or they earned a spot, or they just said they are going to be in it, and they were in it. So, our first match was Rhea Ripley versus Nikki Ash. I actually liked the match.
I thought it was all right. I mean, again, they're going somewhere with this feud, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
I do appreciate Rhea just tossing her around like an angry gremlin she is.
Yep. We got The Miz versus Dominic Mysterio. I actually thought the match wasn't bad either. I actually thought it was solid.
Yeah, I thought that's pretty good. I like the character work in this one as well.
And he did Eddie. He Eddie though.
Mm-hmm. This is true. That's true.
That was good for them. We got Austin Theory, Kevin Owens. They fought for elimination qualifying match.
And Austin Theory took it, right?
Yep.
So
it made sense.
Match. I mean, it was a hard hitting ass match.
It was really good. Kevin Owens made him earn it, 100%.
That's true.
And I know, knowing if you do know the backstage stuff with Kevin Owens, he does not do the Saudi show. So.
Oh, it's going to be the Chamber is in Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then also they've been building Austin Theory little by little, so the win is acceptable. Like people were bitching that Kevin Owens is dropping down to Austin Theory, but I was like, they've been slowly building Austin Theory. Like it makes sense for him to get some of these clean wins.
Yeah, and he's good.
Yeah,
I mean, I just can't be too mad when the guy's really good.
Yeah. We got Angelo Dawkins versus Dolph Ziggler. I actually liked the match a lot too.
Yeah, so once again, really good.
Yeah.
Glad to see them using Ziggler with these guys.
Yeah.
In a good way, right? So.
We had Riddle defeat Otis in the WWE Championship Chamber qualifying match after 50 laps on the scooter.
I'm not gonna say I hated the plot because I actually thought it was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I was mad at the end. They cheated him.
Yeah.
They cheated him. And they just beat him up. So. And then Otis with the speed suit on was hilarious too. So.
I thought he was going to die.
You showed me the picture, right?
Yeah, like he was sweating his
pretty
ball. Like that was not no like that was a freaking like wetsuit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a thick wetsuit.
Mm-hmm.
I saw I should have sent you the video of him like trying to take it off or put it on.
I didn't
think.
see that. I didn't see that.
You see Damian Priest and a couple other people trying to like fucking lock this shit on him.
All I know is I saw the picture you sent me.
Yeah.
And then I see Vera's in the background chilling.
Yeah. Vera. Yeah, he's still coming. He's still coming.
He's already there.
He's been there. He hasn't made it to Raw yet. He's been on main event a few times while he's still coming.
He just doesn't know where the main entrance is.
I guess.
For some reason, when it's Monday, he loses his way.
Yeah, he's not good at telling time, I guess.
Yeah.
He'll come in at 7 o'clock and not 8.
Like, well, you're early. All right, might as well put him on main event.
Yeah. Well, we got Riddle in the chamber match, so there we go.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bianca Belair defeat.
Hold on, question.
Okay.
Because I know even Otis has been in a tag team chamber, so this will be Riddle's first chamber match, right?
Yeah, as a singles competitor.
There you
go. Bianca Belair defeats WWE Women's Tag Champion Carmella.
Not bad.
It was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And then
okay, now question.
Yeah.
Was their match? I don't remember. Was their match for any spots or anything?
No, it was just a match.
Okay, gotcha.
And then AJ Styles defeats Rey Mysterio to earn his spot in the Elimination Chamber. This was one hell of a match.
Agree. This could be the main event of a pay-per-view. I'm just saying.
Yep. And then we get... this is where I started falling asleep. Ronda Rousey comes out and confronts Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch had me laughing. I give Becky Lynch all the credit in the world. Ronda Rousey, I don't care. I just don't care.
I thought it was all right, but it was kind of... At least they did the swerve where she didn't pick. So...
Yeah.
That I appreciate it.
Yeah, I did not care. But then we got Lita coming out and challenging her at Saudi Arabia for the World Women's Championship.
Well, why not let her win?
There you go. Lita versus Becky Lynch at Elimination Chamber.
We'll see.
I'll give Raw A-. I think the match is really showcased. There's some decent storylines going there. I think my minus thing was probably Ronda Rousey and her promo because I felt she was boring as shit. And it's like watching paint dry when she promos. So other than that, I like the rest of the show. I liked the race. It made me laugh.
Yeah, it was about the weakest thing. Even though the women's match was good, the Becky was hilarious.
Yeah. She looked like a...
I just hope they don't waste Lita.
Yeah, I hope it's a good match at least. I think Becky's
give her something. Like if she's not gonna come back,
I think Becky's.
If she's saying she's only gonna do one more run, this is already more matches in TV time than she's had in the past. I don't know, 2 to 3 years that they've been trying to bring her back every so often.
Yeah,
right. Because she usually comes for pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
To say like the week before to say hi is on the pay-per-view and then is there like to say bye.
Yeah.
So she hasn't said bye yet. So give her one more. Let her, maybe she makes it to WrestleMania as the champ and then she loses it to whoever.
Yeah.
Like something different.
Let me see. The them dropping the title off of her this close to Mania, I highly doubt it. I wouldn't mind it though.
But it's Toledo and it's in Saudi Arabia. They pay big money. Remember, they wanted Yokozuna. Come on, man.
They did want Yokozuna.
They paid the money for Yokozuna, the NWO, Hulk Hogan, and a bunch of other stuff. Let's not pretend they don't pay for what they want.
Yeah, they got money. Yeah, that's Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I'll give it A-. Like the matches, the match quality was good. The Rey Mysterio AJ Styles was a hell of a match. When they have matches like that, I just wish they don't do the commercial breaks because I don't watch the double screen. Like I do not watch it. I'll skip it to the screen is back big again.
True enough.
So,
I give it an A- as well.
Yeah,
for sure.
We go to NXT 2.0. And we kick off with Imperium defeating Diamond Mine.
I think this was, for me, one of the best matches of the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of the Creed Brothers, but again, it had Roddy, and we had Gunther. But the crowd don't care. Crowd don't care. They know what his name is.
Yeah. You know what's funny? And I was just... So, me seeing their last promo from last week, it kind of gave me like Night of the Roxbury vibes because of the turtlenecks they were wearing and shit. And I was just like, I hope they don't like come out and it's like a techno version of their theme. I would be very mad. And they didn't. It saved my heart a little bit. And I was like, at least they didn't go full gimmick with this shit, at least. That was just my take. I was like, oh, fuck. They going to come out to techno music and shit. But it didn't. They came out to the regular shit. They wrestled the way they always wrestle, and Walter is always angry and mean, and he's always good to watch. And I saw Malcolm Bivens like being very angry at him. I saw that flinch. So he won technically because of that flinch.
Yes.
I liked the match a lot. It was actually really good. Then we go to Raquel Gonzalez versus Cora Jade. I actually thought the match was good too.
I thought this match was like crazy, dude. Like they was going nuts. You know what? I kind of see that they're framing Cora Jade as is kind of like the scrapper because she has to get beat up to unleash her full powers.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what it seems like. It was like Raquel was giving her the business, and then she would just come out of nowhere with something just like sneaky and just catch her. I'm like, wow, all right, okay.
Yeah, it was solid. Probably one of her better matches, to be honest.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, this is their second time fighting each other.
Yeah.
So like they probably gotten better fighting each other.
Yes.
And we they overuse the term chemistry, but obviously it was there, right?
Yep. It was good. We got Saray versus Kayla Inlay. Sailor Scout.
Poor girl. She's back and she's still killing people.
Yeah, she was another one that I thought they're going to nerf her moveset. I thought they're going to change her up and they just changed up her gimmick and shit like that. And I honestly, I don't care about the Sailor Moon shit. I don't, because now there's going to be a focal point at her little jewel, and everyone's going to try to go after that little jewel, and I see that happening. So that kind of annoys me already because I already see it happening. But
well, listen, if they do it right, if you get the jewel, you should transform as well.
They should transform.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But the fact that they did, she's still killing people with that drop kick, I'm 100% behind it.
I mean, not just the drop kick. She whooped that girl's ass.
Yep. She whooped her ass.
She just put on a goddamn clinic.
Yep. It was good. We got Joe Gase versus LA Knight. He loses. LA Knight loses with the help of Grayson Waller rolling out of nowhere like a ninja and stunning him.
I mean, I can't be mad when it's something cool like that. I'm just saying. And the match was actually pretty good because both of these guys are good. So it's not like I was sitting there bored, but like that was really cool.
Yeah. You got Wendy Chu versus Amari Miller. I actually like this match.
Yeah, I like it for how silly it was. But again, freaking Chu, she's another one. Like even though she's being silly, like she's really good. You can tell.
Andre Chase defeats Draco Anthony.
Mm-hmm. The Soldier Man.
Yeah. I did not care for his gimmick at all either.
Say that again?
I didn't care for his whole promo either. I was like,
it was it's generic as hell. But is he the next GI Bro?
He's the next GI Bro. I don't even. You know what? I won't even put him in that category. At least Booker T was more entertaining.
I mean, but again, these are the new people, so you got time. Yeah. I thought the match was good though because I like Andre Chase. He's utilizing the power of his squad.
Yeah. It was good.
So
It was a decent match. It was okay.
I'm digging his character a little bit more. So
And throughout the night we had pretty much Kaylee Ray like chasing Mandy Rose throughout the show with a bat. I think that shit was hilarious. I enjoyed that whole thing.
It's messed up.
Throwing spaghetti at her.
Put spaghetti in my champ's hair. Come on, man. Try to hit her in the face with the cake.
Yep.
Did she hit her in the butt with the cake, which is even funnier?
Yep. Then we got the last match of the night was Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa. They defeat Legado de Fantasma.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And then pretty much we ended with Kaylee Ray and Mandy Rose into the NXT Women's Champion. She pretty much forced her to agree to the match, or she was just gonna keep fucking with her. So she got what she wanted.
You know what's interesting is that's how you kind of gotta handle them, right?
Yeah.
You gotta handle a bullet like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because she kidnapped her friends. She has not told them where they're being kept at either. She's evil.
Oh, man.
Kaylee Ray.
Yes, she is.
But, NXT was good. It was a decent show. I'll give it a A- as well. Like I actually enjoyed most of the stuff that was going on. The gimmicky stuff, like I could live without, but this is what 2.0 it is, so whatever. But matches were good. I liked the whole Mandy Rose Kaylee Ray thing. Yeah, A-.
I'm gonna give it a B+. I like the first match a whole lot. I like the women's match a whole lot. I like the gimmicky Wendy Chu match. I like the story for LA Knight and Grayson, and I really like the story for Mandy and Kelly Ray. So, and even the main event match, the men's tag match, was pretty good. So
yeah, I pop it A- on that. We go to Wednesday Night Dynamite in Chicago, because seeing that's the kind of the only, what's crazy is that's the only like full town that they can always fully sell out a crowd. They've been having issues selling out outside of Chicago.
I had no idea. Oh.
Yeah, they have issues. That happens. They're still up and coming company that's building up. So we were told.
Pretend COVID's not real. Let's not pretend COVID's not real.
Yeah,
It doesn't help.
beyond
Doesn't hurt
COVID.
that stuff too.
Yeah, beyond COVID being real, like COVID being a thing,
It hurts everybody.
But they've been always, even before this, they always had an issue. They could sell out Chicago, but when it comes to like outside of Chicago, they always had issues like selling out crowds. But again, it is.
No, I saw that was a recent thing for a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Like even Big E's over there, they can't in certain places because it's COVID, man. Like it's crazy.
Kick off AEW Dynamite. We were supposed to get Brian Kendrick versus John Moxley, and I was actually really excited for that. But then they uncovered crazy shit he has said years ago, and they were like, "Nah, man, it can't be on TV."
That was weird. That's weird. Just what a weird guy.
Yeah.
Why do you? But at least it wasn't that long ago. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because the stuff he was talking about sounds pretty recent.
Yeah.
If you read it,
It's
pretty weird.
But we got Wheeler Yuta versus John Moxley, and he came out with Orange Cassidy and Danhausen.
That's a pretty good match. I like that everybody knows who Danhausen is.
And he cursed John Moxley.
So what happens when you get cursed by him?
He told Renee that he cursed him.
No, but he's cursed other people. What happens when he curses you?
We don't know yet. We will learn, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was a really good match. This is probably Wheeler Yuta's better matches, because I usually don't care fuck what he does, to be honest.
Because he's usually in a match where it always feels. I mean, then again, this one is no exception. Where he's in a match and it's like, well, he's gonna lose.
Yeah. But it was a good
literally.
match. Yeah.
9 times out of 10, every match he's in, he can't win this match.
Yeah, there was no way he's winning this, and I was like, yeah, Moxley's gonna kill him. But it wasn't a murder. It was a fight. So at least it was that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gonna die.
And thank goodness they let Wheeler Yuta show what he can do, because he's good.
I did like that, and then also Dan Housing interrupting and then cursing John Moxley. I liked the little banter they had with him and Renee Young on Twitter about ice cream. And then she was like, "Why you why you curse John?" He's like, "Curse John because he gave you the middle finger."
Oh shit, that's pretty funny.
So he's been cursed. Anyway, it was a good match. I enjoyed the whole segment. Danny Bryan comes out afterwards. They said we should put a professional wrestling group together. And all this.
Let's make a wrestle house.
Yep. So that's where they're going with that, I guess.
Let's see. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. We got Death Triangle versus Knights of the Blackthorn. I didn't. I liked when Pac was in the ring. I did not like when Brody King was in the ring. I had a lot of issues back and forth with this match. I didn't really care for it. And honestly, if Black is in the ring, I don't like that finisher. Like, I think that finisher is very sloppy how they do it. So I'd rather him just kick people in the face, and I would enjoy that more.
Yeah, just for some reason, I thought the finisher was less impactful than him kicking people. I was like that's weird.
Yeah, we should just get him. Just kick people in the face. Like that, you don't need to do that move. Just kick people in the face.
Just kick him in the head.
Yeah. You can hold them.
It was good to see Pac.
Yeah.
Back at full force because he was going for it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was alright.
Yeah, it was a right match. Again, like I don't like that finisher. Like I just think it didn't look that good. And they sprayed Penta in the eye.
So now he has an eye patch. So
he's gonna have like the Rey Mysterio like blink eye, I guess. I don't know. Just take out the eyeballs. That's it. Just like fuck it. No more eyeballs. We got Ruby Soho versus Nia Rose. It was an okay match. It was a bit more. I don't know. It was a little off, but it is what it is.
I thought it was alright. I just don't. I wonder the validity of Ruby's strain on her back, because almost every match she does something where she hurts her back intentionally.
Yeah.
And walking around holding her lower back. Now, as a person who has had maybe one or two issues with my lower back, why do you keep doing these things to yourself, Ruby Soho?
Yeah.
See, one day you're gonna wake up and you can't stand up.
Yeah, and you're like, oh damn, I should not have done that.
You should not have tried to lift Nyla Rose. Why you do that?
I want to get into this because I don't really want to talk about this guy afterwards. The whole Dan Lambert shit. First of all, that whole Brandy Rhodes shit was a piece of shit.
I thought it was fucking funny.
It was terrible.
I thought it was funny how he managed to become the good guy.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That whole segment was a waste of time. Yeah, I could have put a match. Yeah, I could have put a females match on right there.
Yeah, that probably would have been better.
It
probably would have been
rough.
But that made me laugh how that did not turn out as intended. They were just right along with him. I'm like, they hate that guy.
Yeah,
that's funny.
They just hate her more.
This is so bad
that
they hate him. They hate her, and they just boo him because they wanted to move along. Like that. Yeah. That's the part that made me laugh. It was like, oh, that's not. Y'all know y'all ain't want that. That's
and then we have him coming back out with Jake the Snake and Lance.
Well, no, somebody was talking smack to him for him to go away.
Yeah.
And then Jake came out to talk smack to the person who was talking smack to him. Who came out? Hangman came out. Yeah. There it was. And he was like, go away, Lambert.
And then he got slammed into a table again. Then
Jake summoned the Murder Hawk.
Yep. And pretty much.
Is this the first time he's been back?
Last week.
No, Jake.
Last week.
He came out.
He was there. He just didn't promo.
Okay. Because it's been a while.
Yeah. Didn't care for the segment. I don't. Yeah. And then the Jericho called out the Inner Circle. They're having a mandatory meeting. I'm just like, whatever. Just break up. I don't care anymore.
I just don't understand why that 2/3 of that group is missing. Like,
Because,
where's the other guy at? And
Jake
then the other
Hager.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, what happened?
Oh, fucking hell.
Wait a second. Two of y'all are on a tag team. They don't want to be bothered with Jericho now.
Yeah.
And then he's got problems because he got a belt, he got a title, and not everybody wants to kill him every week. So,
Yeah, so.
even the guy that helped him,
Yeah.
that's funny. So I like, I'm not mad at Jericho or anything,
Yeah.
but I just think it's funny. Like, yo, your group is in shambles, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm done with it already. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, break it up. I like to see Santana and Ortiz into the tag division and stuff more. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then our main event was CM Punk versus MJF. I actually thought this was probably the best thing off of the night. Hell of a match. Very good storytelling. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Heavy storytelling. Pretty good. Very, very good.
I enjoyed it very much. I think that's what's gonna help the score, because that was the match that like everyone was waiting for. I actually liked the first match as well. I thought the Yuta and Moxley was actually really good as well. So I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, I'm
Or
just
B
gonna give the
minus.
show the same thing.
I
I
kinda
thought most of the stuff was good. I thought the women's match, although it left me with questions, it was pretty all right. It just left me with questions. Why do you do these things to yourself, Ruby?
Yeah.
I really, really liked the end of the first match because Bryan Danielson and that whole speech.
Yes.
I really liked the MJF promos and stuff. And then I liked the match itself.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. So, like, yeah, I mean, most of the stuff didn't really bug me. I didn't mind the Jericho stuff. I didn't mind the Murder Hawk Monster stuff.
Yeah.
You need a big guy. I just wish they would. I think the problem with Lance Archer in AEW is kind of like almost a reverse of the younger talent. It's like they didn't put him in matches with enough of the same tier talent
Yeah.
for you to feel a threat.
Yeah.
Because they put him in he just kills jobbers every week.
Yeah.
And they never like saw fit to let him have as many matches with dudes that you know he can go with. Like, I kind of think that's my issue with Lance Archer.
Yeah.
I have nothing with him. It's the presentation.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to.
And the Lambert thing was whack.
Like, I wanted to go lower
whack.
with that because that was a long segment that did not need to be.
But I thought that
I was
was
so like, why? Like, Brandy, just stay off TV, please. You don't need to be on TV.
Or just wrestle. She's on whatchamacallit. Just wrestle.
And she's gonna like. I think her and Paige that Paige chick is gonna wrestle, and I'm like, I don't care about that. Unless you're naked, I don't care.
But they didn't even build again. They didn't. That could have been a nice thing to build that up, but like it just was kind of like it's tied up in the whole Lambert thing, and she's out there trying to act sass. Like, be honest, you're a human being. Like, I've seen her talk like a person. You know, I think she's better suited to not be a character, like to try to be all high and mighty. Like, Brandy's, she's fine. You ain't gotta. Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't work for me.
We go. I have Impact. I did watch it, and I honestly thought it was probably the best show this week.
I did not see it, so I can't say.
All right, so I will just run it down and give you my take. So the first match of the night was Jordan Graves versus Matt Cardona for the Impact Digital Media Championship. Matt Cardona wins with some heel shit going, and he's back. He's in the persona is coming to Impact Wrestling. I'm actually really excited what he does with this, because he called it the Digital Media World Championship, not just the Digital Media Championship. So you know what Brian Myers going to do with that. He's going to elevate that title as much as he can, and it was a hell of a match. Him and Grace actually had a really good match.
Good to see.
Joa killed Crazy Steve.
Why he gotta do that? What Crazy Steve do to him?
Stole his apple, I guess. I don't fucking know, but he killed him. He's dead. I like this shit they're doing with inspiration and inspiration. They're very funny, and a lot of the shit's actually like, a lot of their promos are really funny. So I'll keep that going. And Emma still hasn't returned yet, so they're still waiting for a title defense. So I think at No Surrender they're actually going to get the title defense soon. No Surrender is a Impact Plus special that airs February 18th.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the same day of the Saudi show.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Kaz is going crazy and just looking for Moose in a hotel, and you see all Brian Myers Hitchman fucking get their ass kicked throughout the hotel. It was actually hilarious.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was actually really funny. And then he finally catches Moose, and he gets a beat down, and then Brian Myers helps him, and now Myers is gonna be fighting Morris. What is it, Morrissey?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna fight him next week on Impact.
Okay. All right.
Jonathan Grisham versus Stephen McLean in a regular rules regular rules wrestling match. It was a hell of a match, and Jonathan Grisham wins by DQ. And then Josh Alexander versus Vincent. That's the Rob Zombie looking dude. He beats him, and then after the match, Kenny King comes in and wrecks Alexander, and then ROH Impact people come to help him out, and then they clear the ring and things like that. I actually really like what they're doing with the Honor No More groups, because it makes it feel like I'm very interested where they're going with it. So they're doing a really good job. Mickey James comes out to promo. She talks about the Royal Rumble. They actually showcased the time that she came in and everything like that with the title and everything like that. So they actually showcased the WWE event. And then Steels comes out and says, "You lost," and they have a little promo against each other, and they're gonna also fight at No Surrender.
Oh, good.
John Skyler versus Gajar. That match was okay. That's something that wasn't the greatest thing. Just skip that. Deonna Purrazzo also has an open challenge next week. It was she open challenge for her 2 titles and see who takes it. Marsha Slamovich versus Casey Lexon. It was actually decent. It was a good showcase for her, so it was actually really good. They update the card for No Surrender, so right now you have Moose versus William Morrissey for the Impact World title. You have Mickey James versus Tosh Steele for the Impact Knockouts World title. You have the Team Impact versus Honor No More. If the Honor No More wins, they stay in Impact. If they lose, they gotta leave.
Okay.
Jay White versus Eric Young. And then you got the Good Brothers versus the Gorilla Dynasty for the Impact Tag Team Championships. And then our last match of the night was the Bullet Club, Jay White, Chris Bay, and the Gorillas of Destiny versus Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Jake Something, and Mike Bailey. It was actually a really fun 4-man tag, and ended with Bullet Club winning.
Gotcha.
And then the Good Brothers come with Violent by Design, and they jumped the Bullet Club. So it landed with a big brawl in the end.
Okay.
Really good show. Like, it was really good, really well paced. Again, one match I could care less about. The rest of it was actually really good. So, Impact, I'm gonna give it A+. It was like Cardona winning the title. It was an A+, as it is, as he's our cover picture today. I'll just run really fast into NXT UK because that was actually a really good match too. They had some really good stuff going on in there. NXT UK, honestly, if you missed the black and gold, that's the closest thing you get to the black and gold brand. They still focus on the wrestling more than anything. So on NXT UK, we have Ashton Smith and Oliver Carter versus Jack Starr and Dave Massive. They pretty much was fighting for the number one contender for the tag team titles, which Mustache Mountain holds currently. It was a hell of a match. It was really good. Elsa Dawn versus Mayla Grace was a solid women's match showcasing Elsa Dawn, so I actually enjoyed it. And then we had the NXT UK Women's Champion Mikko Samutora versus Blair Davenport. The match went to a stoppage because Blair Davenport fucked up her leg. And so they're going to line up fighting again down the road. A+ for NXT UK.
Okay. That's the high score.
Yep. They do hell of a match. They do hell of a storylines, and they have a lot of things going for us. So I give them a lot of credit, written credits there. Now we go to Friday Night SmackDown, and you join us to. We start off with Roman Reigns coming out and gets interrupted by the old man Goldberg.
Well, they had a promo.
Yes.
It was a 5-minute promo of Paul Heyman explaining his actions and whatnot. So that part I didn't mind.
Yeah.
But then Goldberg comes out. At least it was short and sweet. But like, I still don't care. I don't want to see old man Goldberg.
I don't either. But Saudi Arabia is gonna be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title,
and he's gonna win.
I love how these guys just come in and be like, "Hey, I got a title shot now."
Exactly. After all this time, people had to earn shots.
Mm-hmm.
And Goldberg's like, I got beat by Bobby Lashley, then I almost killed him.
Yep.
So now I'm gonna fight Roman Reigns. That's it.
Again, I don't care about Goldberg being there. I don't care about Roman versus Goldberg. I do not care at all. Sad thing about this show, there's a lot of repeats and a lot of things that happened before, and I'm just like, whatever. So we got Ricochet defeat Ridge Holland, and then the lineup coming into making it a tag match, and Cesaro loses the match for the tag team.
It made no. Why did he accept that?
I don't know. It was no damn sense. It made no damn sense.
He won. Why would you accept another match?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. It reeks of having to have people win for the sake of having to have no win. It's like, well, we gotta have Ricochet win.
Yeah.
But then we gotta have Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
Yeah, it was dumb.
So how do we do that?
Yeah.
We have Ricochet win in like 3 minutes, and like that was the tale of the entire show. Just a bunch of 3-minute things that just didn't matter.
Yeah. Yep, we got Jimmy Uso defeats Eric, and again,
another 3-minute thing that didn't really matter.
Yep. Leah defeats.
Is Jimmy Uso? Wait. Is Jimmy Uso now like? Is he in the line for an IC title shot? Is he in the line for Universal? I mean, because he just won a match.
No. He's tag team champion.
Who's number one contender? Goldberg just showed up and said me.
Yeah,
what about
pretty much.
Jimmy Uso won a match? Ricochet won a singles match. What's going on with? See, the title scene right now on SmackDown is ass.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no new guy scrambling to become the number one contender. Because here's the thing, that as much as I was loving the Seth Rollins stuff, there was nobody in the background of that whole thing. They didn't have a number one contenders tournament.
Yeah.
I am tired of the way they are taking part in writing. I guess it's writing the Universal title scene, where it's just the flavor. It's almost like the monster of the month, almost.
Yeah.
Some dude just shows up and is the monster of the month. There's no actual, like, nothing happening on the rest of the show seems to matter towards that in terms of matches.
My issue, and this is something that I will say straight up, and this is something that I'm getting kind of tired with WWE with, and again, we take a lot of time to watch these shows, and we take a lot of time to watch them, to review and things like that. And for them to bring Goldberg when you have a fucking fully healthy Big E on SmackDown now, doesn't make no damn sense.
He's a tag team wrestler.
No, he's a tag team wrestler. No, he was a former WWE champion with no rematch.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, like, can Big E go and interrupt Goldberg? I actually would like Goldberg.
Maybe. Wait. So maybe this is it. Yeah. See, Mark? I'll take Goldberg winning in Saudi Arabia if WrestleMania is Goldberg versus Big E.
Because that's his dream match. I will only take that because of that.
Yeah. What?
Because it's Goldberg. It's a Big E's dream match.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let it go.
Yeah, but I'm tired of a lot of it. Like the IC title, Sami Zayn being the number one contender for this long and still has to fight the IC title. But you have Jinder Mahal come in and lose and keep losing, and he's a former WWE champion too, and he's just there and losing, and he has a 7-foot guy with him, and he's still losing.
True enough.
It's like, oh man, they have like I feel like they have issues writing for other titles. Like they don't know how to write for the IC title. They don't know how to write for the US title. They're having issues with the tag team titles when you have all the talent in the world for the tag team division. Well, the tag teams you have anyway. You seem to have Sheamus and Ridge Holland as a tag team, so might as well put them in the picture as well. It's just a lot of like dead areas in WWE that just have no like anything going on that you could easily fix by just a couple wins or a match here and there that will make that no more contendership make more sense and be more something.
Yeah, it's weird. It really is.
Yeah.
Cause it's crazy how Raw you you kind of do know.
Yeah.
You kind of do know, especially like in the women's, they've been staying on top of who's the number one contender.
Yeah.
And they've been showing them earn it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Ronda being able to pick her shot.
Yeah.
She won the Rumble.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Liv like 3 times, but every time she got it, you saw her earn it.
Yeah.
This is just, it's not the same with SmackDown right now.
Yeah, and I think it's hurting the show. Like, it's the show gets hurt by that.
It just makes less sense. The matches make less sense. Like, what are you fighting for, Ricochet? You won a singles match. You're not number one in line for the IC belt, right?
And then you have a fully healthy Drew McIntyre fucking doing bullshit.
Well, he's got to take care of him. They tried to kill him. Just saying. He said that they tried to end his career. So I'm just saying, like, what are these guys fighting for?
I don't know.
Shouldn't Moss and Corbin be like number one contender or something like that? Like, wait, which one did they lose or win their last tag team match? Because didn't they fight Shinsuke and Boogs?
They lost to the New Day.
Oh yeah, they lost last week. So then,
New Day's on the roll. They won the last couple of matches.
I think too. So answer me this, Merc. Shouldn't New Day be number one contenders? Or shouldn't they at least have to fight Boogs and Nakamura?
Well, I'm just saying, like New Day is pretty much like Goldberg in the tag team division. They should just go up to the Usos and demand the tag team championship match.
But see, then even if they do it, you can't. With Goldberg, you can say where the hell you come from. With the New Day, you can't because they won their matches.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It makes sense. So you don't have grounds to be upset. But they don't seem to like acknowledge that.
No.
What's going on?
It makes too much sense. That's why.
Because I'm saying Boogs and Nakamura, they almost on the same win streak.
And
as much as it's like, yo, why won't he defend his championship? It's also like, yo, you kind of inadvertently made them in the number one contender spot, and then there needs to be a tiebreaker. What's going on? So, yeah, it's a lot not making any sense. Just people wrestling for wrestling's sake.
Aaliyah defeats Natalya by count out.
And then I get the story. I get it. But now Natalya has lost 3 matches in a row, right?
Yep.
So why isn't that like a new record? Like, yo, what's the biggest lose? No. Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins owns that. He owns that with a passion.
Okay, but
there we go.
Is that what she's gonna? Don't tell me they're gonna do that to Natalya.
I don't fucking know.
I could imagine they would do her so dirty she loses like 2 matches every week.
Damn.
Until she breaks the record.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre returns and Claymore kicks Mac at Moss.
They tried to kill him, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. Nakamura defeats Jinder Mahal.
Again, why was this not a title defense?
Yeah, I don't know.
It could have just been a title defense. He was former WWE champion, Jinder Mahal. Like, bruh, this sucks.
It was a championship contender match. So if Jinder would have won, he would have been number one contender.
What kind of crap?
They would have just skipped Sami Zayn.
So you just fight the champ?
Yeah.
Nobody should fight the champ.
Yeah, whatever.
Nobody should fight.
Big E and Kofi Kingston defeat Los Latorio. So I guess their push is gone.
Adios.
Muchacho. And then we end with Ronda Rousey to challenge Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
I thought she had a dig against Charlotte that made me laugh.
Yeah.
But again, it's against Charlotte, so it is what it is. I guess good. Please beat up Charlotte. That's all I care about. Shut up. I do like Charlotte being like, well, nobody's coming out here because Becky said so and so. I pick Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
I quite like that. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sonya Deville got beat up by Ronda Rousey, and then also still harassing Naomi, which I don't. Where's the HR for this?
Yeah,
I'm tired of it now.
But I guess when you do it like that, I guess the lesson here is Naomi got to step up and just beat up her boss because
Ronda
Rousey just did it and there was no consequence.
Worked for Stone Cold.
Maybe we'll see next week.
Worked for Stone Cold.
This is true. And he was drunk half the time.
Yep.
So
he drunkenly beat up his bosses.
Whoop their ass.
I'll give SmackDown. I'm gonna give a C-.
Like I said, I give it a C+. Again, the 2 tag matches, not the worst thing I saw in the show. I actually like the second tag match more.
Yeah.
But again, it's making a lot of the stuff feel kind of like, well, this is almost like dark. This is just 3-minute matches. Hello, goodbye. That's kind of like what?
It's very stagnant, and I think that's a problem.
Where's the blood feud? Like, I could understand if Rich Holland lost that match the way he did, and then they just had another singles match, and it was like, okay, let's do it again, no DQ or something like that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to put him in a tag match. Like, my problem with that feud specifically is the man broke his face.
Yeah.
And if he really wants payback, he should be willing to get him back by any means necessary.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Not just clean matches.
Yeah, and if like Sheamus, you beat him, Rich Holland should whoop your ass.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That felt weak.
We go to our last show, which is AEW Rampage, and we kick off with Adam Cole versus Evil Uno.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm a Evil Uno fan, so
I didn't pay attention. Honestly, I kind of looked away, and the match was over, and then I saw Cole promoting that he's going for the AEW World Championship.
But good for him, because he ran on a list of like mad people. So yeah, I mean they're keeping count, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where's his shot? Makes sense.
Jay Cargill wants to know who's next. I didn't care for the promo. Just let Smart Mark start.
Well, she did. That's literally what she did. Yeah. That's kind of not really the problem, but like she's not getting better if that's just what she did.
Yeah. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care
say your tag phrase and then throw it to Smart Mark. It's like, well, what actually is on your mind? Because all you do is catchphrase every week. Like, that's fine for a little bit, but you're a champ, right? But what is Jay Cargill? Who is Jay Cargill? You know what I mean? Like, you literally don't get no sense of who she is. She's just this freak athlete that they just slapped the belt on.
That likes to curse.
Kind of like Goldberg.
One curse out.
Kind of like, well, she has to.
Yeah, that's what she can do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying? Again, we always say this. We want to see him do good, but like, you're not. Somebody's got to poke her, man. Be like, yo, who are you? What are you? Because I'll tell you what. When we get to the main event, them boys had something to say.
Yeah.
And that little promo part when Mark Henry's doing a little pre-fight interview, the people who are good at it, they make that 2 minutes like entertaining. And this week it was entertaining, so I can't be mad.
Yeah. So
that's a skill I think everybody needs. Jay, you need to get that skill up.
TNT Championship match: Sammy Guevara versus Isaiah Cassidy. I actually thought the match was okay.
It was all right. It didn't get to go into a crazy spot fest because there was no ladders and tables involved. Yeah. I'm shocked. I love the character work by Matt Hardy, and all of the AHFO. I don't know.
Yeah.
They changed the names already. So.
And then after the match, Andrade comes out, and they start jumping Sammy Guevara, and he got saved by Darby Allin, which.
And then the guy who saved him
stared him down.
Made sure that he let him know, I'm going to beat you up and take those.
Yeah.
That sucks for him. I just said that sucks. It sucks to be Sammy. Everybody wants to beat you. He's Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat 1 movie.
QT Marshall sending someone for a hook.
Let's see who it is. It's probably a go-go.
Yeah, probably. He's going to get his ass kicked.
So we'll see.
That's well, I don't care. Layla Hirsch attacks Chris Statlander, as she should.
That's messed up. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
It's like she beat the hell out of her and then kicked in the head with a chair. But Statlander's a big girl, man.
We got Thunder Rosa versus Mercedes Martinez.
And I liked it for the story.
Yeah, I give it credit for the story.
It wasn't like the best that these two have had, but you could tell they were going for story stuff here, and I like that. Okay, man, is this racist? Is this profiling? Why Mercedes Martinez had to get a lead pipe, bro? I mean, at least it wasn't a chancla or something. But
yeah, it could have been that. That could have been like saying something, but it ends with pretty much her and DMD were talking, saying that she hired her to do something more to her and things like that to pretty much take her out again.
And she made a dig at Hater, which I like. Again, story stuff. So it all, for me, it all ended up good.
It was okay. It was nothing special. And then the main event was FTW Championship match. Jay Lethal, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks wins.
That was a hell of a match.
Hell of a match, and I like that. I thought the reversal was very, very cool.
Very smooth, very slick.
Why Hobbs got to beat up Yogi Bear?
That code is awesome. I love the. What's that? Is it Joe Namath? They used to wear the coats. Yeah. I love the Joe Namath coats. Joe Namath coats with freaking overalls. Why not? Let's go. But I gotta give him props. I said to you that felt like a New Japan match, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
Very hard hitting. I like the structure of it, the timing, the pacing of everything in that match. So far in AEW, Ricky Stark's best match. That one right there.
That was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I think that was my highlight of the Rampage show. I'll give Rampage a B+. I think that match really sold it for me.
Yeah. Everything about that last match was amazing. Cause again, I gave props to the pre-match.
Yeah.
The promos for that one. It's just something about people who make use of that time, and him and Jay Lethal, they actually made use of that time. Yep. Dope. So, yeah, B+ as well.
Yep. All right. That's our weekend wrestling. We go to podcasts we listen to. I did not. Again, I've been slacking and trying to catch up with shit, so I haven't really listened to it. I did listen to Renee Parquette because she had Sunny Kiss on. That was actually an interesting conversation.
Okay, good stuff.
I did listen to major shout outs to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast because they always are good. I actually finally caught up to the FWF. I also listened to the last cast, and it was actually really fun and really good, interesting. There's a lot about the live 11 they just did, and they actually went into a lot of it on that cast. So definitely check that out when you get a chance. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Other than that, I did not. Jericho had Jay Cargill on it. I did not get to listen to that yet. And
I need to hear that. I need to listen to that because I don't know nothing about that.
Hopefully, we learn.
I'm just saying, bro.
I think Paul Heyman was on After the Bell. I didn't get to listen to that either.
You know which one you should listen to? Barstool put up because they did it last. They showed the previews last week.
Yeah.
Of Diana Purrazzo.
Okay, cool. I got
her interview. And it's 40 minutes. It's hilarious. He talks about how one of her dreams is to meet Snooki.
Yeah.
So Jersey. It's if again, that's a good one because if you don't really know much about her, you fall in love with her because she's really charming. So
yeah, I liked her. I think she did Renee Parquette. She had an interview with her. And I really enjoyed it.
But this one is more funny because the guy, the interviewer, he's always cracking jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
And just to see how she goes along with stuff and this makes she's pretty funny too.
Cool.
So I like to see not just learn about the wrestler, like, oh yeah, I went here and so, but like just to see them be people.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. But yep. Yeah, I guess that would wrap it up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Thank you for listening. You can follow us. Easiest way is on Spotify, Wrestling Inc. We have all our podcasts on there. The Wrestling Babble, the Gets Better Elsewhere podcast, the Gamer Rage, the Morphin Cast, Not a Trekkie, and our Shell Shock podcast. Most of those are monthly, and our weekly Wrestling Babble and Gets Better Elsewhere. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark with the mic, and follow Wrestling Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is Spotify, and that is a WordPress because we got one.
Yep.
You have, right? Well, you already said.
Yep. I said it already. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry. Too hungry.
Too hungry. Slap that shit out of his hand.
No, that's dangerous.
You may lose your hand, but
you may become Dr. Claw.
Right. Peace out.